everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new. I have a new camera, so I'm hoping I can keep the focus right and the light right and the sound right. Yeah, I might have 2 or 3 videos where I'm kind of like adjusting the settings, so bear with me on that. Today I will do the makeup that I would apply mostly in the mornings when I'm in a rush. Especially if I have my daughter around, I have to do something super quick and very easy. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to apply the stuff to my face, maybe put some nice music over it, and then come back and tell you about the products and why I chose them. Oh, because I forgot right before I started filming this video, I have just applied my skincare. So now let's start with the makeup.
but the feels ain't worth the fall. It's better when I'm numb. I don't wanna feel this, 'cause the feel seems way too hard.
So now let's talk through the products. Obviously, skincare is quite important. You can save on the primer step if you have good skincare. Then I went in with a concealer. What I want is a concealer that is a little bit more liquidy, if that makes sense. I want a concealer that would stretch really easily and blend really easily, because I didn't put on foundation. So I don't want a stark contrast between this area where I would put concealer and then the rest of my face. Today I went a little bit crazy with concealer. I put it there, on the nose, there as well. My skin is kind of like breaking out a little bit there, so I put some concealer there as well. That's usually what I would do if I'm not wearing foundation as well, because I do have redness and I want to cover things and I just want to give my skin a more uniform look. And then I blended the concealer with this is like a foundation brush, so I just blended it with a foundation brush, and I put it over my lids as well, just because my lids are a little bit darker, you know, for the same effect. Then I went in with a powder foundation. Mine is really old. You can't get this anymore. But a powder foundation that's in a powder form is very important to me. Not one that's cream to powder, because it's a little bit more difficult to apply. If it's in a powder form, you can just apply it with a big powder brush and just go very quickly over the face. And also it will give a little bit more coverage. It won't give as much coverage as if you would use a sponge, for example, with one of these big face brushes. But it will still give a little bit of extra coverage. I need to use powder anyway, because concealers crease on me no matter what I do. So if I'm going to use powder anyway, I'm going to take a powder foundation and just go all over the face. Then I've used mascara. This is the Legendary Lengths mascara from Avon. When I've done my makeup bag for work, I said the reason I choose this one is because it's very easy to apply and it doesn't smudge, and also because the brush is so small. There we are, it's a bit more in focus there. So because the brush is so small, I won't stab myself in the eye. Because if I stab myself in the eye, I'm going to blink aggressively, it's going to transfer down, and I'm going to have to start all over again. I don't have time for that in the morning. So a mascara with basically a tiny brush. And I also like the effect it gives on my lashes as well. Then I had cream blush. This particular one is from Studio London. It's a newer purchase of mine. This is a shade Inspired, just in case you're wondering. I really like applying cream blush with my fingers. I find it the quickest way, and I also find it the best way for me to keep my cream blushes clean. Obviously, if you don't like using your fingers, then use a brush or a sponge. Yeah, personally, I just find that my cream blushes stay cleaner longer if I use my fingers, because I always wash my hands. Just got a little bit of my finger, tapped it, just went like that because I want to sculpt my cheeks a little bit and also give myself a little bit of color. And you've also seen I put a little bit on my crease, just for a little bit of dimension. And then I picked a gloss. I want something that gives me a little bit of hydration and also a little bit of color on my lips. It will wear off quite quickly, but it's also reapplied very quickly and very easily. As you can see, I don't have any foundation, bronzer, highlight, any brow products, because I do have quite good brows to begin with. And if I'm doing like makeup, it's not doing my brows doesn't really cause any stark contrast or anything like that. Obviously, bronzer, I skip that. Highlight, I don't really need to, because yeah, I'm combination skin, so my natural oils come through as the day goes on, and also the cream blush helps with that, gives it a little bit of radiance. So basically just keeping it as simple as I can, just enough to make me feel like I'm a little bit more put together, a little bit, I look a little bit more awake. If I look more awake, I feel more awake. And if I would have a little bit more time, let's say I have an extra 5 minutes, then I would use some eyeshadow. Just something very easy like a satin or a shimmer that I can just apply with a flat brush and just go quickly and just do like a one eyeshadow look, maybe two if I'm feeling good at it. I keep my more intricate eye looks for when I have time to just relax and do my makeup that way. So that's kind of like my go-to look when I'm in a huge rush. Let me know down below, what's your go-to look when you are in a rush? What products would you skip when you're in a rush, or what products you cannot live without and you always include them in your makeup routine? If you like this video, please give that a thumbs up, as it really helps me out. I would love it if you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!